Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to this new video right here on World Liberty Financial. We're back, and we have something to talk about, all right? We had, the last time I covered World Liberty Financial was Sunday. Sunday, we were trying to break out. We eventually were able to break out as well, but it was a very weak breakout, and ultimately we got up to 25.5 cents. Look, what I told you on Sunday is that I did think it was most likely it was going to be a real breakout, which in the end, I mean, what was this a real breakout, yes or no? I don't know, but it feels like I was wrong, right? Because ultimately we got nowhere and it turned into a fake out. Now, in my defense, I did tell you that I was never going to buy it, right? And that I would be very cautious with buying World Liberty Financial after the price action that we saw back then, because the volume was quite high, right? I mean, everything looks like a real breakout. But ultimately, at this point of time, and I know I say this in every World Liberty Financial video, but I have to because I think it's relevant for all of you. The market cap is at $5 billion. The fully diluted valuation is at $20.6 billion. You need a lot to get a breakout. And honestly, there were no real fundamentals backing up a breakout, right? And most strong breakouts happen after we get some news, right? After something fundamentally shifts and then buyers and sellers start to disagree on what the real price should be. So then we get a breakout, right? And if fundamentally nothing major happens, why would we then break out? The only reason especially after a consolidation of about 3 weeks, right? I mean, 3 weeks, buyers and sellers have agreed on this price. And then all of a sudden we break out. For what reason? There was no reason. So it turned into a fake out. That's why I personally did not trade it. But now we have dropped down to the bottom of the range. And then the same thing comes in, and obviously from Sunday into Monday, but also overnight, we've had quite strong selling pressure, quite a major liquidation event as well, the biggest since 2024. Some people call it. I'm not certain. I haven't seen all the data. It's quite difficult to get liquidation data. But now we're at the bottom of the range, which is normal after such a liquidation event. But then the same argument as to why I did not trade the bullish breakout right here comes in right here. While we are at the bottom of the range, right? I mean, for the last 3 weeks, buyers and sellers have agreed on an average price of about 22 cents per WLFI. That's the point of control. So that's where most of the volume was transacted. Now we're at the bottom of that range, where we're a couple of percentage points under that level, about 7%. And now we have to fundamentally talk about, all right, well then, is there a reason to get a bearish breakdown here? So that we're going to break down below 20 and 19.5 cents. And I think the answer is yes, because I still think World Liberty Financial is overvalued. But that's my personal opinion. And it seems like the market still values it at around 22 cents on average. And the fundamentals around the market are not bad. Dare I say, I think it's most likely that Bitcoin is forming a local bottom right here. I think altcoins have found strong support in general. If you look at altcoin indices, I think altcoins have found strong support where they should have found strong support. Why can I not move anything? Okay. So based on that, I don't think that there's going to be enough selling pressure. Obviously, I mean, if fundamentally something changes, that can change. But at this point of time, I don't fundamentally nor technically see any reason to suspect that we're going to drop down lower. If anything, we've actually formed a nice bullish divergence right here and some sort of a 3 drive pattern, which is actually good news. So no, I think it's most likely that on the short term, WLFI is going to be bullish. That we'll be able to rally into this level between 22 and 22.5 cents. From there, if the markets continue to recover, I also think that we're going to rally back into 23.5 and 24 cents. But I do think ultimately, so that's short term I'm bullish. Medium term to long term, I'm neutral. I think we're going to stay in this area around 22 cents until we get some news or until we get a major market move, right? So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. So if you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.